this week on a very special, very spooky episode of Cartridge Blowers. The only things dead are our dumb video game playing, podcasting careers, since none of us played anything new. Seriously, the entire bread and butter of our show, the entire idea, is us playing games. We failed. We might as well play frightfully terrible games like Arkham Origins or Call of Duty Ghosts. Or maybe we should just go off and die. Speaking of being dead, Alex Winter's career. Too soon? Also, it's our Halloween episode. Dylan is a horribly slutty pumpkin in Final Fantasy XIV. Nikki punches pussies in Costume Quest. I truly earn, a perfect genocide, and Kagero Deception 2. And Cody reverse reenacts Stephen King's debilitating hit-and-run accident in Alan Wake. All this, and the scariest thing of all, puppy physics. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 30. To kill a human is my choice. No, seriously, that's what I choose. It's happening. Whether you jugger like it or jugger not.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network.
And welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me, as always, is Nikki Wright and Dylan Frisbee.
We're alive!
Yay! And Matthew Crua!
Hi, I'm also scary. Hello.
Well, how's everyone been? What's been going on? YouTubes?
Who's that guy next to you, Cody?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I think
weird.
it's huge.
That was...
Oh,
you gotta
man.
censor that. The FCC's gonna get on our ass about
I
it.
got skin again. That was weird. Okay.
That was some Jeff Dunham level of...
Well,
was...
now I feel terrible about myself. But, yeah, no, this is, Halloween. This is our big Halloween episode, as it were. And I wanted to do something a little bit weird because I'm not in Waldo, but that's cool.
Oh yeah, you don't have a costume. You had a costume last time.
I did have a
That
costume
was
last
stupid.
time. Wasn't it?
That was really dumb. I don't know why you didn't repeat it. It seems like
Something that is exactly what I would do.
yeah, it's very you.
Well, anyway, yeah, I guess all you guys, I should say, you can subscribe to us anywhere. Oh
Here's my
God.
costume. Hello, Twitch.
No. I don't want to be a dog face.
I like that you can just force it on to other people. That's wonderful. Now it doesn't know what to do. There we go.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ghost Dog? You should be a movie about a black samurai.
And now it's a cat. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
You guys can subscribe to the
Kitty.
shenanigans on iTunes and everywhere else you can subscribe to
But
podcasts.
why would you?
Also YouTube. You can skip ahead to any segment below by clicking on the time.
And he probably should.
Probably should. You know, we got games to play later. Halloween themed games, as it were.
Yay.
Yeah. So, but other than Halloween themed games, what have you guys been playing? Anything?
I don't know.
I've been playing a Marvel superheroes themed puzzle game. It's actually a lot of
What?
fun. It's for mobile. I don't fucking know. I think it's a Marvel Puzzle Quest or something. But it's a puzzle game, and each time you make a connection of 3 different symbols, you make an attack on the villain, and do so many, you get to do a special move and stuff like that, and you basically lower their HP. So, yeah.
Okay, sure. Is it like what was those games? It was like Tetris, but like Battle Tetris, and it was an RPG. Puzzle Quests.
I've never played Puzzle Quest. I don't know.
They were fun. It was like except it was like an RPG, except all of your battles were basically like kind of Bejeweled almost.
Okay,
But
yeah.
like versus Bejeweled.
Yeah, this is like that. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Bejeweled, but Marvel themed, and you do level up your characters and stuff like that. So,
Who do you get to play as?
I've been playing so far as the characters you start out with are Iron Man and Storm, and then
What?
yeah, and then after a while you unlock Thor, and I've unlocked Juggernaut, and
What?
I had to pay to unlock Juggernaut, not with actual money,
Oh.
but with the in-game money.
So you picked Juggernaut before anyone
It's
cool?
It's who I could afford. That was probably going to be able to kick people's asses. So. I don't
Was
know.
it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Was it Jugger worth it? I think Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Good lord.
Goodbye.
Yes, you're
That's
done.
it. He wins.
It was Jugger worth it though.
Thank you.
Matt, what have you been playing? Anything?
Oddly enough, the past 2 weeks or so have left me with very little time to play video games. So I really haven't played any video games whatsoever.
Oh, no.
Certainly nothing new. But I figured I would at least talk about some new game. I played a new a card game that I got.
Really?
Yeah, it's here in this little bag. Can't really
Okay.
see it. It's like this little satin
Little
velvet
red
bag
thing.
thingy. Yeah, it's called Love Letter,
Okay.
and it was like $5 on Amazon, but I'd heard really good things. And it's a pretty fun game. It's kind of like I don't know. You basically have to draw cards, and each card has a different sort of effect. It's kind of like almost, I want to say Go Fish, but with an element of strategy and elimination.
Really?
Yeah, that's almost what I would describe it as, except Go Fish is not fun. So
Yeah, I
No,
was
it's
gonna
not,
say this
yeah.
game sounds terrible.
yeah, this is pretty fun. Basically, the whole goal of the game is to knock every single person out of the game entirely. And to do so, you just use the effects on the various cards. And by doing that, you kill all your friends. And really, I think, in my opinion, that's every good game is about killing your friends. So
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's hard. It's kind of hard to describe without actually playing it. But I've been showing it to my 5-year-old niece. So I mean, and she's been doing pretty well. So I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy to pick up. But there's definitely a level of deeper strategy to it, and it's super cheap.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's
I like
the
cheap.
best part.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I like to I like to recommend things that you can afford. Oh, I guess I did play a little Final Fantasy VII. Can I say
Really?
that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Welcome
not
to
new.
1997.
Well, I have a story about that. So I bought I got Final Fantasy VII was on sale on Steam about a week and a half ago, and I picked it up. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I told myself I wouldn't buy it at like $12. That's ridiculous. But at like $5, sure, why not? And my entire goal was to use as many mods that they have for this PC version as I could to make it, a completely new experience. And so I spent like hours hunting down how to, install these mods to, update the graphics, update the music, to add various things to the game to make it, a better experience than I would get playing on a PlayStation emulator. And I probably spent like a good, day and a half of what little free time I had going through and trying to fix up FF7. And then it turns out you can't do it on a laptop at all.
Why?
Yeah, the graphics are all made for higher end graphics cards, and it doesn't support any sort of onboard graphic processor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasted a whole lot of time, and I was like, I don't want to play Final
Sucks.
Fantasy VII anymore.
Like, what kind of mods were
Yeah.
there?
There was one that redid all the graphics in the game to make them look a lot more like the movie.
That's actually
Really?
awesome.
What?
That's amazing.
Like, it's not perfect or anything, but I
well,
mean,
no, but
the characters like they look more like FF8 type characters,
Yeah.
taller and less blocky, and
No
they
Popeye
have
arms?
no Popeye arms. No, they have their sort of costumes from the movie. More animations, better, I guess, higher res stuff. The music was redone. Someone did a redo of the soundtrack that sounded pretty good. Lots of other stuff. So I figured I'd give it a shot, but I have no report to give you because I didn't successfully do it. So
Well, when you do get it working,
yeah, someday.
someday, I'm sure your roommate will help you out with that.
No, certainly.
He has
Yeah,
some
once I get a better computer myself, I'll give it a shot.
and
And
then
yeah.
I'll let everyone know how
throw
it
it up here.
goes.
Throw it
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
I'll
play
play
that
through-
with the show somehow.
I'll play through a prettier Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I'm actually I didn't know they had those. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool.
If a PC version of a game exists, there's mods for it.
Really?
Hell, there's mods for console games that on older ones.
Well, yeah. Or even
Yeah.
like Wii games. You can
No,
put
definitely, yeah.
characters into Smash Brothers. So,
Right.
yeah. All right. Well, if we haven't been playing anything else, we can move into the new crap, the very very
Yeah.
small new crap. Really, we have one, maybe two games to talk about. So let's just get to the first one. October 25th, 2013, Batman Arkham Origins comes out for the Xbox 360, PS3, PC, Wii,
Yeah.
Xbox One, and PS4 to come later. So, yeah, it's the prequel to the first two Arkham games, Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins, or Arkham City, both very good games. But this is made by a new developer, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The original games were made by Rocksteady, who really hadn't done much aside from Arkham City and then Arkham Asylum. And they're kind of just taking the engine and taking what Rocksteady already did and turning it into a whole new game. And I don't know. I'm not really super into it. I guess I loved Arkham City. Arkham City is an amazing game.
It was fantastic, man. I played that
yeah,
for a
that
long
was-
time.
That's one of the best games probably ever made. Probably would that be like the best superhero game ever made? Probably.
I would say so, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I can't really think like Spider-Man 2 maybe might come close, but not really.
No.
And it's just it's a really fun engine. So I mean, right there you got a base game to work with, but
Yeah.
it seems to be just I don't know, like it's hard, the only comparison I can make is a comparison you might not get. But
Okay.
it's if you look at like the Call of Duty series has two developers that work
Yeah.
on it. It's got Infinity Ward and it's got Treyarch. Treyarch being the people who do they also did Tony Hawk games back in the day. And they do like the off-brand one that comes out every other year. And if you look at these games, you can just sort of tell the subtle differences. Like the ones that Infinity Ward, the actual company makes, look better, and they look,
Yeah.
I don't know, they just, I can tell that there has been a change here. Meanwhile, the ones that Treyarch makes, it's like, this looks like just, a new coat of paint, and not even a really good one. But I don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what this one looks like to me. It looks like a new coat of paint, not really even a good one. The only thing that I think is possibly interesting is what is more than likely a tacked-on multiplayer mode. I think we talked about that on the show.
Yeah, it was the thing
Yeah.
that you seemed interested in.
The multiplayer mode looks neat just because I like the idea of 3 teams in a deathmatch. That's not something you normally see.
Yeah.
And one of the team, and I always like basically where the idea, one team is Batman and Robin, the other 2 teams are thugs with guns.
Yeah.
So two teams are playing first-person shooter style, and then the other 2 guys are mega powered and can strike at you from the shadows and throw batarangs at you, and that seems pretty cool.
Yeah, it does, man.
It's just that there's only 2 of them, and there's like 8 of you. So that's a neat idea, but I'm wary of whether or not they can succeed with it. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. I'd like to play it. I don't want to I did not pre-order this one. Like
I did not
in
either.
City,
Yeah.
but I will probably rent it. For
And-
$1
and-
or something.
Well, I mean, when's it come out? October?
October 25th.
Oh, that's gonna be cheap as hell on Black Friday. Just wait a month.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, forget about
Like
Black
you were gonna
Friday.
be able to get that like $10 on Black Friday.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like X-Men Destiny, which was shit. But that.
Well,
Oh my God.
don't. Let's not play X-Men
excited
Destiny.
for that. I was excited for that game, and it just turned to shit.
You
Yeah.
should
I played all the
listen
way
to Stuff
through that,
Weekly.
and I hate myself.
Yeah, well, we mentioned it on Stuff Weekly about what happened with that game. Matt had that as a story. The
Yeah,
Tale
so
of
feel
Silicon
free to-
Knights.
Yeah.
Go take a look back in Stuff Weekly episode. Blah, 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 blah.
Just search on
And
the
it's-
website for Silicon
censored.
Knights. It's,
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
right on. I guess we're not that far into the show. Let's go ahead on to the second one to talk about. I don't really know a whole lot
Sure.
about it, though, unfortunately. It's November 5th, 2013. Call of Duty Ghosts comes out for the Xbox 360, PS3.
Ghosts?
Yes. PC.
Yeah, you play
playing
as
as
you
ghosts?
play as a ghost.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Call
why
of
it's on
Duty
the
Ghost Recon.
Halloween episode.
Now, whenever you die in the multiplayer, you get to come back as a ghost, and then you basically just haunt them as they go from server to server. It's actually it's
I'm
not
all
e-
about that.
Yeah, it's just
I
fucking
will
with people
kill
in the
myself
game.
and fuck with everybody.
No, if you kill
Wait,
yourself, you
that's-
don't get to become a ghost. You just
That's
go to
what,
purgatory.
that's what all the 9-year-olds at party do.
Well,
All you hear is,
Your mama was sucking my dick last night. Yeah, and her boobs felt like sandbags.
that is every Xbox Live situation ever. That's
yeah.
yep.
But
And you're just like, cool story, bro.
how'd you know that my mom sucked your dick last night? Like wow, because I mean I wasn't aware you like had one or knew where to find one. Like that's insane. You are really
well,
cool.
It's called
Goku
Rent-A-Dick.
XX69
Rent-A-Dick.
Wii 420.
Rent
Oh
a
my
dick.
God.
Right
Yeah,
on.
the Hulk Hogan chills for it.
Yeah,
So, do any of us know
$1
anything about
pays your
this
first
game?
month's dick.
I do.
What is it other than $1 pays your first month's dick?
Um,
God, that's an amazing Stuff Weekly title.
Isn't it?
Call of Duty Ghosts is. Remember I was talking about how there's the real company and the fake company
Yes.
that makes Call of Duty. This is the one from the real company, and so it's a jump up in technology. There are dogs now,
Okay.
realistic dog physics. Yeah,
Wow.
Whoa, bro.
sweet new puppy blast processing, and they you can, I guess it's like it's very squad based. I don't know. That's about all I know is there's a dog.
But people love
I'm
the
not really
shit out of
picking
the
it up.
Call of Duty games. I've never played Call of Duty games.
I like Call of Duty. I think it's probably the best. I guess because I don't really care for sci-fi and my first-person shooters.
Yeah.
So like Halo lost
Except for
me,
Far Cry,
Um,
Blood, whatever.
and even then I got bored of it like partway through, so I didn't
Really?
finish it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like my favorite first-person shooters are kind of over the top and goofy. So Call of Duty is a bit more time splitters.
Time
Thank
Splitters,
you.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And Call of Duty is a bit more goofy than say, what's its competition? Isn't there Battlefield?
Yeah.
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 Is Medal of Honor still a thing? Is that
No, you were old.
man?
No, there's still Medal of Honor games. It's just no one plays them because it's old.
Because no one cares anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, no one plays video games. We're just on like cell phone games now. We just play Marvel Puzzle Lords or whatever. we just play the game where Juggernaut shits out a fucking Tetris block.
No, Marvel Puzzle
And-
Lords is a puzzle-based slumlord game where basically
Yeah.
you play Iron Man, but you have to handle all of your slums very, very poorly, I might add. Dirt.
Doom will not vacate these premises.
But yeah. And that's all we have for the new crap until November, where things get fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of November normally. Welcome to
Yeah.
the Christmas season.
start out with Dylan this week. Dylan, what Halloween-themed game did you play?
I played a seasonal Halloween game kind of thingy.
Halloween is seasonal. Yay!
Yes. So what I ended up playing, right, was it's a new game. It's probably the newest game
Ever?
since release, since we've been able to get on our show.
All right.
Which is Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And I've been playing that for about the 5 weeks it's been out, and they just released literally just today. And I was like, oh man, what game am I gonna play? Originally I was gonna play like a Castlevania game or something. You
That
know,
would have been cool.
yeah, Symphony of the Night all the way. I mean, I love that game.
Yeah.
Excellent
But
game.
I log in to 14, and oh my god, the whole world was decked out in like Halloween stuff. I'm like, oh well, crap! I already have this game. It's already downloaded, you know. So
Might as well.
all right, record. Let's go. And so I'm not going to go into details. I know. Remember when I did my Final Fantasy XI game? How there's so much to talk about and explain. Well, I'm not going to waste my time doing that.
Okay.
Not this one. If you want to know what this game's about, you can go on their
Oh, yeah.
website and
Yeah.
find out. It's basically it's a MMO, a multiplayer massive online game.
Okay.
Massive multiplayer online game, whatever. So,
Fair enough.
you know, just start it and
All right.
let's watch
Let's
watch
get
our
into
show.
Final Fantasy XIV.
Enjoy my movie. All right. So, here I am playing the game. I played with some real life friends of mine from the game, who helped me out. So shout out to them. They're their names.
Is that his birth name?
Yes.
They're their character names.
Oh, thank
and
God.
yeah, you get first and last names. And so a big thank you to them, the All Stars, and made this video happen. But they made this possible. So
I have to say right off the bat, this is a very pretty game to look at.
It's gorgeous.
it's gorgeous, and my video doesn't do it justice because it's a gorgeous game, and I was recording it, so my computer was severely taxed.
What?
Whoa, that was evil. That was what the fuck.
Yeah.
But I have to say,
So-
I am impressed with how good this game looks, and you were also recording it. That's
And I have it on low settings. The
Oh,
graphics are on
shit.
low.
My favorite thing, well, not my favorite thing to do, but something I really like to do in this game is look at the night skies, because the night skies are just fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't.
They did a really
yeah.
great job.
I don't even get into this game. This is just simply a Halloween thing. So here we have dungeons. I'm not going to explain what dungeons are, but this dungeon,
I think we get it.
14. So this one is a haunted mansion, basically, and you know, creepy things are going on. They're my friends. We all had our Halloween pumpkin heads on.
you're all demons.
Yes, except for me. I put mine on later. You know, it's a typical game. The creator, he was a big fan of World of Warcraft. So I don't know that for a fact, but I guess that's what people are saying. And he had a vision for a game, and he's made really good games. And he's younger too, so he's up to date with how things are moving these days as far as games go. So he made a very casual-based game. It's very casual, very easy to get into, hard to master.
I think
You get a
that's-
lot of things done.
That's a good way to go about MMOs.
Yeah, so he mixed Final Fantasy stuff with World of Warcraft, basically, like the best of both worlds.
And I want to point out the person who designed the battle system for this was the person who designed the battle system for Final Fantasy XII.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
It looks very similar.
Yeah.
Yes,
A lot of
it's
it.
very cool. It's a very fun game. So you know, I'm just showing some tidbits.
So what is that
of
little
like-
guy who are you fighting? Is he like? It looks like a manta
They're
ray.
What we call him is
He kinda does.
it's called a carpet stain. That's the name of it.
That's the name of the monster.
Yeah, it's like a slug. Yeah,
Yeah.
all it is a slug.
And then that says attic bat, I think.
Yeah, all we're doing, everything you see here is called trash monsters. It's just to slow you down and slow down the progression of the dungeon.
I like
And,
that the character's name sounds like a slur for that character's name. It sounds so mean.
So is the storyline goal here? Are you like cleaning some guy's house?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like the Eorzean Ghostbusters.
Ah.
Oh,
I assumed you were
Pumpkin
more
brigade.
like the Eorzean, like, chimney sweeps from Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's even better.
So you see those numbers up there? Our guy who's taking all the damage and setting the pace for this fight is Mr. Sigmund. He is putting those numbers above their heads so that we know in which order to attack them, so that there's organization, so that people just don't run in and like, oh, I'm going to attack this and that, and things scatter.
Yeah, what if he's wrong, though?
No, you can't be
Sets it
wrong.
up.
He sets it up. He's the one that... he tells us which one to attack.
Yeah,
So
but what if he picks the wrong one and, like, you leave the super powerful guy open and he murders you?
Well, hopefully
No.
he's, the person who does that wouldn't be stupid.
Yeah.
And Sigmund's not. Yeah, I've known him for a while. He's not stupid.
Good guy.
So it's cool to have
yeah.
that you can have a team leader in your battles.
Yeah.
In
Well,
a
it's
practical way.
technically the tank, which are paladins or warriors, the guys who are defensive and take the damage and keep the monsters on them to protect everyone else. They're, by like unwritten law, they're the leaders because they're the ones that lead. They're the vanguard of the party. So
Is that a monster?
it's a giant imp, and then next to him is a skeleton. And in these
This guy's
dungeons,
house
you
is
have
really dirty.
yes. In these dungeons, you have like objectives that you got to fulfill, and you have mini bosses, and then you have your final boss, and each one's tied in with a storyline, which
I like
do them
how
in a certain
atmospheric.
order.
Yeah. It's very atmospheric. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what this video I mostly wanted to focus on. I tried my best to.
I like
And-
it. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Halloween-themed games it's actually hard to get things that are actually themed after Halloween in video games.
Yeah. And then Dylan has to go and ruin it for everybody.
It's a naked pumpkin doing a jig in the dungeon.
Did your clothes get stolen?
yes. And so
Oh.
everyone took part. There's Mr. Sigmund sporting the Speedo, man. Yes, the Speedo and a
It
shield.
just makes me really sad. It makes me so sad.
You couldn't want for more. Speedos and
you
shields.
couldn't want for less. You could definitely want
Is that
for less.
like an Arimon or whatever?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does that monster have
So.
a toupee? Oh no, it's a flyy thing.
He's a flying eyeball beast.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna eat that lady.
No.
He's
so
gonna make
each
her his
dungeon
Ari
has a
bride.
boss. They all have their own cutscenes and stuff, and
Oh, it's a Dracula. Shit.
yeah. These boss battles are very well thought out. Each one is a strategy that you got to figure out. You could try to tank it and chip away at its damage, but if you don't follow a certain strategy, figure it out, you're gonna die because you're gonna get hurt a lot. So you gotta find the loophole in their moves. In this one, these lamps will just send out pulses of damage-dealing waves, and you gotta turn them off, and they'll keep turning back on. And if you let it get away from you, it'll start stacking on, and before you know it, you can't keep up with the damage, and your whole party will die. And others are very, like, you gotta watch out for pools of poison, you can't step in certain places. Those red circles there, that means they're about to do a move. Either you could stun it or get out of the way, and if you don't, that's win or fail right there too. So, some reaction time is, needed. You literally dodge the move itself. And,
What is
and
that weird smoke you're walking through there?
Yeah.
That's, I don't know.
I think that occurs as a result of the lamps, because it
Yeah,
goes
I
away
think
when
so.
you extinguish the lamps.
This is only my second time doing this. And I was doing what Sigmund is doing right now, which is just staying on the big lady.
Oh, I assumed you were on lamp duty.
Yeah, so me and everybody else are on lamp duty. I've never done lamp duty before. So when you're doing what Sigmund is doing, you're basically focused on her, keeping her on you and not letting her attack anybody else. And you end up missing a lot of what's going on outside of that. So this is my first time like, oh man, all these things are flying out of the walls and oh crap.
So is there a story for why you're in this manor, or are you just...
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
oh
lame.
yeah. It's Final Fantasy, dude. Story is a big thing about Final Fantasy.
So
You just-
is that like Renoa?
Yeah.
Like,
yes, there it is. You know, it's yes, it's Renoa era.
I gotcha. Cool.
Renoa.
Renoa Sephiroth XXX.
How is that not a name we've come across yet?
It's out there.
It's on Xbox Live. Don't worry.
Oh,
about it.
also you get limit breaks in this game. You get limit breaks. The bars at the top left corner where you see limit break gauge. You get up to 3 gauges, 3 bars, and depending on how many you have filled up, which I'm doing it right now, there was a limit break. That was a stage 1 limit break, and then there's a stage 2, which is even more severe, and then stage 3 is like the ultimate limit break, and you go crazy on them like Omni Slash, and it all depends on what role you play. You get different limit breaks.
Duty complete.
So we win.
We cleaned the
And so-
house.
Very nice.
Yes,
We
we
did.
cleaned our house. Carpet stains gone.
Now an old man will pay us.
So we all celebrate. We're all playing around, and
And now you're
No.
now you're spooky ghosts.
and creepy, slutty pumpkins.
and here are the people that made this possible. Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you, Mr. Dirge.
You're welcome.
He's and thank you, Mr. Sigmund. Of course, yes. Dashing as always.
My hat.
And
It's done.
thank you, me. See you later, everybody.
And Hal. Well, that was really good. That was a very pretty game. I'm impressed, actually, especially with how
Yeah,
you can
it's a
record
beautiful
and
game.
play it like that. So
Oh, that's the settings are on low. If you go look for high res images of that game, you're gonna be blown away.
right on.
And in I forget when. I think next year sometime they're releasing the X11
Yeah,
program for it for better graphics and
right on.
so yeah the graphics are gonna get even better and
Cool.
yeah I'm excited.
Well, very cool. I believe next up, still in frame, we have Nikki. What'd you play?
I played a game called Costume Quest
By Double Fine.
by Double
Good
Fine.
choice.
Yes, it seemed like a lot of fun. I played the demo version because I didn't feel like paying $15 for a game that I would probably never pick up again.
Right.
And
Fair enough.
it was very cute. It seemed like it would have been a lot of fun, but when I'm playing these games, I'm only playing on a window size that's smaller than your standard YouTube video. So
Size of your cell phone screen.
It's an RPG, so it's pretty heavily text based, and so I don't get a lot done, but you kind of get to see a little bit of what the game's about. So
Okay.
it's cute.
Well, let's get into it. Costume Quest. Is that the loading screen? There we go.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll actually be able to read the story along with you guys because I have no idea what's going on in this game.
I like the music.
Yeah, the music's nice.
Kids, I know it's tough. Something. Actually, no, I can't read.
No.
I can't read.
Can't read the text.
Your eyes
Yeah.
are humongous.
It's unfortunately in scripts.
It's something about candy.
You really are.
It's about showing the world who you really are. Well, even if you don't find any new friends, remember your very best friend will always be your brother or sister. Ew! Gross! That's why you have to
Or else you're
something
grounded.
together or else you're grounded.
No,
No way, I'm not going trick-or-treating with my little brother. You're only 10 minutes older than I am. And then they start fighting. No fighting.
It's really too bad that you couldn't read the text because Tim Schafer, Double Fine's guy, is really good at writing humor.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had no idea what was going on in the game.
It is a cute game.
Yeah. We'll be lucky if we get any candy at all with you dressed in that horrible costume.
So I guess you're a robot and a candy corn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trick or treats. Who opens the door? Weird cop man.
Ruining every
I'm
Halloween.
gonna give you... Yeah.
That guy has a cool mustache.
Totally cool. Bad costumes hurt Halloween.
Yes.
That's the lesson for today, guys.
Yes.
I'm so sad that I was looking forward to being able to read the game's text, but apparently that's not really in the cards for any of us.
It's a little...
Yeah.
If it had been in a different font, it would have been much easier to read.
Yeah.
So, do you know what the plot's supposed to be?
Nope.
Oh, well, cool.
I just know that they made the game with the idea of, like, what they remember, like, their perspective on what they wanted trick-or-treating to be when they were kids.
Okay.
And so that's kind of what the game is, like, about, but that's really all I can tell you about it. I didn't really do any research.
Okay.
Because I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Aren't there like aliens involved or something at some point? I played the demo of this as well for Xbox.
You probably got farther than I did.
I beat the demo.
I didn't.
Yeah, there's aliens or something. I don't remember. Goblins. Your sister gets kidnapped. Now you have to go find candy to not have a kidnapped sister.
Yeah.
What?
Open up. I said get lost. But
Like, did you not
candy.
celebrate Halloween as a kid, Cody? That's how it works.
Well, man, my sister was always too old to trick or treat with me, so
Bitch.
Yeah.
she never could have gotten kidnapped.
Put me down, you something.
So this is weird ogre man.
I guess he's
supposed to be
the
human?
bad guy? I don't know.
He just threw a child.
He looks like the... Yes. He looks like the guy who gets mad when you trap over his bridge.
He looks like a Simpsons character, honestly.
He does,
I
yeah.
can see that, yeah.
Rocco's Modern Life Frog.
Yeah, Mr. Big Head,
Yeah.
yes.
That does it. You're trying to ruin my Halloween or something.
This is
Trick or
true.
treat. Back where I don't know what the hell that is.
I think it's that I'm
But then this
hungry.
happens. This happens.
Oh, I remember trick or
What?
treating like this. Now this is what I remember Halloween to be like.
This
Yeah.
is awesome.
And now, what the hell?
And now
What
there's
else is
no
in
houses
that?
left to give you toothbrushes.
Good. They deserve to have no houses.
Pennies are the worst treats.
Honestly, I couldn't tell if that was square or circle when it said
X.
press this button now. Well, that was X, yes, but the one before I didn't know if it was square or circle.
This battle looks neat.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it looks fun.
What is this for?
It's for the PC, the Xbox, the PS3, iPhone, and Android.
Nice. I'm getting this for my iPhone.
Not your average trick-or-treater, are you? Halloween is kind of my thing. Hey,
I guess.
have you seen a short, dumb, blah, blah, blah? I have to find him or I'm going to be grounded. I don't know what you're saying.
I guess we killed. I guess we killed Mrs. Bighead or Mr. Bighead.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Had it coming.
Yeah. That's who I
When
should
she
be
steals
for
my
Halloween.
costume. You should.
I should be Mrs. Bighead.
She steals my costume.
What a bitch!
Right?
What?
And then this happens for some reason.
What a bad driver. I like that his car has wood paneling. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the girl? I thought it was the boy.
No. Apparently you could pick, but I couldn't figure out how to switch, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll be the girl. What I did notice about this is watch when the cat turns around. There's a detail that really shouldn't be there.
It has a butthole.
Oh, I can Oh.
Why would you include that?
Because,
Humans
listen, have you
those.
not... Every other character has been anatomically correct so far, I can only assume.
Yeah,
So-
his eyes are anatomically correct.
Those are the worst kind of black cats, the one with white buttholes.
Whoa. What does that mean?
They bleached them.
That means you're shit out of luck.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
So why does she have a bag full? Is that candy?
I think so.
Okay. And you can't get past those pumpkins because plot.
No, because punch.
Oh, well use your punch button. Ciao. Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck these pumpkins. I don't fuck these pumpkins. But I mean,
Well, no,
punch them.
that's probably illegal in most places.
I hope so. And did you just kill a bush?
Yeah, I'm punching bushes, I'm punching trash bags, I'm punching...
You're taking candy out of a trash can?
I'm poor, what do you want?
You're desperate.
Yes.
For
Gotta
attention.
get my fix. Gotta get my fix. My Twix fix. You found a
Okay.
treasure coffin.
Yeah.
Have you had a battle yet? Did I miss that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that was
the-
when I turned into the big...
robot.
Okay, I saw the robot change, and then I looked away.
Why would you do that? Oh,
I was generating the theme.
fair enough.
Yeah, punch everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That should be the goal of this in every game.
I like it. Like, I don't know what the candy's going to be used for, so I'm like, let's get all of it.
I do remember punching a lot of stuff on Halloween.
I mean, it looks like there's a packet of Smarties at the top, and that's your experience.
Yeah.
And then at the bottom is... I'm going to assume the candy is your currency, and you can use that to buy sweet new
you got your
costumes.
I got my costume back.
What?
And I'm like, I get a special power, it looks like.
The
Let's
bitch-
use it. Oh, man, this is awesome.
What?
Why would you stack all those trash cans on top of a dumpster?
Because this town sucks.
Because
Everything.
what?
Yeah. I don't have time to chat. Apparently he called her stinky because she's disagreeing.
Is this some sort of horrible Cyclops beast in the yard over there? Like, did you guys see that?
Yeah,
Yes.
right there.
Yep.
Quest complete.
Yay me.
You
That's it. That's the entire costume quest. You've completed the game.
Cool.
You quested
Yeah.
for your costume, she
so
said.
I
Is
just
that-
go and
You can
punch people.
You can punch NPCs.
I'm a robot, punch.
Yes.
Give me your candy.
I'm putting that on your tab. Oh, please do. I'm going to continue punching you.
That's right. Because I like punching people.
It's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
We're so fast.
You have
Trick or
rocket.
treat, robots don't need feet.
And then I see a person, like an adult, and I'm like, you know what I gotta do? I gotta punch him.
Punch you right in the ass. You think you want to taste the rainbow?
Oh, God.
That third punch was not intentional. I know it doesn't seem that way.
You punched that weird hippo black lady right in her vagina area.
Like 3 times.
She's never been touched like that before, apparently.
Nobody should be.
The dreaded vagina punch is not any way to spend Halloween.
And I decided to end the video because I spent another 2 minutes just like hunting down more candy, and I couldn't figure out what to do next. I couldn't read anything, so I was like, all right, this is a waste. So, but it was a lot of fun, and I wish I knew what was going on. I just didn't.
Right on.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You were questing for a costume, and I feel like by completing the costume quest that you did,
Yes.
I feel like you beat the game. Because it doesn't say
Yes.
costume quests.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's custom quest.
Singular.
Yes.
UN.
Congratulations, Nikki.
Check that off the list.
Hell yeah.
So
You've beaten one game.
ever.
First game in my life. Why am I on the show?
That's why are any of us? Hey, let's move on. How about it?
Sure.
Matt, did you want to still go last?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, if your game's ready, let's go with you.
Okay, apparently you really want to go last.
I'll
go. I got it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
So let me tell you about. As soon as I pause, and then I can tell you about what I
Okay,
played.
cool.
So I found a game that I actually got into a long time ago, and it's actually part of a series of games from Tecmo, the people who make Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden, and they make a series called Deception. And I was originally introduced to Deception by some like ads in the back of like Tips and Tricks magazine in the 90s, because like the ad campaign was basically you play as the bad guy, and I thought,
cool.
yeah, I thought that sounded pretty neat, and so I always wanted to play one of those games, and I never really got to, because they were rare and they never were sold at any stores. Eventually, I became an adult and decided that as an adult, my first order of business should be to purchase video games on the internet. And so I did that, and I amassed some kind of oddity games that I still have lying around. A lot of PS1 games, and one of these is Tecmo's Deception 2,
Wow.
which is the second in the series. And
Really?
yeah.
Deception 2 is the second in the series.
Yes, thank you, Nikki. It's called actually Kagero. I'm not sure what Kagero is. It sounds like a person's name, but there's no one in the game that I know of named Kagero.
Good.
Yeah, you get to name the main character, and her given name is not Kagero, so I don't fucking know. But the point of the game is basically you lure people into your house and murder them.
Oh my god. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
watch Matt murder.
Yeah. So this is the opening cinema, and it's running. I sped it up a little bit because this game is really fucking slow, and not just because it is an old PS1 game, but they just did everything really slowly in this game. And so this opening cinema is really creepy and has nothing to do with the game itself, really. I don't know why it exists, why it's here.
Why does that clown have a problem with their neck?
What neck? So yeah, so this little boy gets entranced by this clown juggling. Suddenly, his balls his balls turn into like a laser light show. And well, that's also
I should
sexual
have waited
harassment.
for my SVU joke. That would
Yes, please. His balls turn into a laser light show, and then he follows the balls. He follows the clown's balls into a mansion, and in the clown ball mansion, there is everything he's ever wanted or dreamed for. And I suppose this is supposed to represent luring people into your castle, but I don't play as a clown. There's no clown in this game, to my knowledge.
Good.
I don't know what that whole fucking scene was. I'm this girl with this shitty back tattoo. Name her. Normally I would name the character like asshole or something weird.
Millennia?
But I named her Astarte because I actually remembered a code from the game, which is if you name her Astarte, you start with money, whereas normally you don't.
Wow.
And I wanted to start with money to make the game a little better. I actually remembered that from forever ago. So here's the story. There's a special immortal species with pearly blue skin and blue blood called Tymanoids, or TMD. Listen up. Hold on. They shorten Tymanoid, TMD. Same syllable. It's so fucking stupid. So the way I kill people is by setting traps around my murder mansion. And I can purchase traps, I can upgrade traps, and in each room of my house I can change where traps are on the fly. So I have ceiling traps, wall traps, and floor traps that I can activate anytime I want. I start the game with 2 of each, and since I started with some money, I can buy some more. So this kind of is a quick look at the level up screen for traps. Yes, oh, I'm gonna get Spike Rock. It's happening. I don't know if you guys are ahead of me in the video or not, but
I'm on 248.
I'm at 251. So yeah, yeah. So I'm buying. These are the ones I can make right now without having leveled anything up. I figure the first thing I should buy is a magnet, of course. And when you buy a trap, it takes you to underground Stonehenge.
Cool.
And invokes the power of the devil to make your trap. Interestingly, the first game in this series was not well received in America, specifically because your character was working for Satan. That was the plot of the game. You were you worked for Satan and to murder people. And
that sounds awesome.
yeah, it was pretty metal. So then I bought a Spike Rock because why the fuck wouldn't I? The Spike Rock is a big rock with spikes on it, and I can roll it. I can roll it downstairs on top of people.
Downstairs, a loner in pairs rolls over your neighbor's dog.
And before each level, you can check the map. You can check who's actually going to show up to your house. Today we have Dar, a villager who recently wed the sweet Lilia, and I'm going to kill the shit out of him. So I hope Lilia's not going to be upset, because I'm going to murder that guy like straight up.
I liked his grandpa pants.
So in this quick playthrough of the game, I do the first 3 chapters. This place is eerie. Why did the
look,
TMD
they go
call
up
me
to his
here?
rib cage.
His crotch
That's why we called him
animated,
here.
like, independently from the rest of him.
That's my mom, Yokel.
Wow,
And-
that's safe.
Yokel.
Yokel is my mom, and she's trying to train me how to kill humans so that I can become a real Timenoid. Listen, who cares about the story? I just like setting up traps. It's like a puzzle action game, but
What?
I murder people.
What did you say this was for?
PlayStation 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can set up 3 traps in every room, 1 ceiling, 1 wall, 1 floor. And really the fun of the game comes when you start comboing traps into each other. So for instance, I can have a push wall push you down the stairs into a bomb that explodes, send you flying down to the bottom, and then I'd roll a ball up, a spike ball down the stairs on top of you.
That's fun.
You can get like ridiculous combos. I think the top is like 18 or something.
This looks similar
but yeah.
to Orcs Must Die 2 that I played earlier on.
Man, just the way she moves is so bad.
Yeah, it's
It's a horror film. Just watch it. Oh god, that's the scariest thing I've
Rokan,
seen.
where are you?
Excuse me, but you are hideous.
It is my my curse apparently that whenever I pick a PlayStation 1 game, all I seem to pick is from before the DualShock was invented, and so all movement is terrible.
Yeah.
I think
So I set up an arrow to shoot that guy in the back, but I'm like, I don't really want to kill that guy with just arrows. That's cheap. So
I like that her shoulders never move, just her elbows.
Yeah.
yes. I see he's going down these stairs, so I'm going to try and roll a rock down on top of him and put a bear trap at the bottom just in case. But as you're going to find out very quickly, I haven't played this game in a long time, and as such, boy, am I real bad at it. I am just super terrible.
You have a hard time killing one guy?
I do. Well, I set up a bomb. I get him with a bomb. All right. So yeah, I killed Dar. There we go. I got Dar.
Dar's dead.
What? What happened?
Those are your last words, you idiot.
That's what I say every morning when my alarm goes off. It's like that. What happened?
So I got a perfect genocide, and that got me money.
Sweet.
Perfect genocide is a goal you get when you kill everyone. And now this guy, Slash, is being hired by that guy's wife to come to the house and avenge that guy who just killed.
Man,
So-
that guy's head is way too small for his body.
His name is Slash, but he's not the Slash.
Oh.
Yeah, similar though. And the game story can change depending on who you kill in a certain level. Certain people can show up later on that won't show up if you don't kill certain people. So it's kind of a bit dynamic in that way, which is kind of odd for a PS1 game. So I'm starting to build more weapons. I build the Heavy Claw, which is it's a bear trap but much bigger. I don't know why I didn't just start with this one.
That animation was the best.
Yes. And then I've got some gas, some confused gas. And, of course, I saw it on the menu. I had to get a vase that drops on your head. So, so here we are, Chapter 2, Mission of Doom. And Slash has come to get his revenge for the death of Dar. This is the castle, isn't it? Wait here. I'm going with you. No. If there's a fight, you'll just get in my way. Don't worry, I'll do the job for some. So Slash is going to come in and wreck my shit. Is anyone here? Yeah, I'm right there.
Looks like a red-headed He-Man.
And he asked me what happened to Dar, and I say, oh, I killed him. Yeah, I did that. And he's like, why?
To kill He-Man is my choice.
Yes. There's not a very good translation for this game.
I noticed.
So my goal here is I've set up some a wall to push him down the stairs into the bear trap and then drop a rock on him. But the bear trap and the wall don't really do much damage. The ball hits him and goes right over him, but then it hits this pillar, and the pillar crashes and falls on top of me.
I like how you fell to the ground before the pillar hit you. That was nice.
And you screamed as well.
And you stood up through the
Yes. So then I ran to this other room to try and lure Slash in. I've got a vase and a magnet and a bomb. I'm going to drop the vase on his head, magnetize him into place, and then hit him with the bomb. He jumps over everything.
What?
I get pulled into my own magnet. I miss with the vase. The bomb explodes and hurts nobody. I'm a complete failure. I'm so bad. All right, so now I've got an arrow and a huge bear trap, and I've got some gas that's going to confuse him. This is my big plan. The bear trap has no fucking effect. I shoot him with an arrow. The gas hits him, and he's like, ugh, whatever. I guess I'm confused or something. And now I'm like, well, I don't really want to just hit him with another arrow. That seems cheap. I kind of would like to, make this a little more interesting. But fuck it. Arrow in the chest.
Nice.
I can't die here like this.
Well.
So that's Slash. Slash got murdered. And this game gets a lot more interesting once you have more people coming in. Eventually you can get up to like 16 people at a time.
Kyle.
We've got Haukke and Gaston. Gaston's got a huge old hammer. And they were buddies with Slash. Yeah, they were buddies with Slash, the guy I killed in Mission 2, so now they're coming to avenge him. Gaston, do you think Slash was really killed?
I think your arms are as large as a barge.
Probably so. I don't believe it. He can't be dead. Get a grip, Hawk. You'll get us both killed, too. Spoiler alert. He will. So, I'm here at my evil devil altar. And I'm like, alright, let me go find Gaston and Hawk. I guess they're in that front room. Oh, fuck! What the hell are you doing here?
The what?
You admit to the murder of fellow human Slash?
Fellow
I did.
human?
Then you're dead!
Fellow human Slash.
So I just fucking run out of the way, and now I'm going to do some traps really quick. I figure, let's just put some gas and some arrows here. I got a new fire arrow that I just built, and we'll drop a fucking rock on him. Why not?
A frock.
And nothing... Yeah, a frock.
Just drop a frock.
He runs right through it.
What?
Yes.
That thing needs to be faster.
Missed with that. I hit him with the arrow, so that was good.
Oh.
You've killed my friend.
No, he was weak.
Yeah. Gaston got fucked up by the rock, but he's not dead, and he survived it.
What?
Yeah.
Spike Rock rules, by the way. I
agree. And I'm like, well, shit, I gotta get out of here. Bye. So we're speeding up a little bit. I decided to run to a new room because I don't want to use those same two rooms over and over again. And this room has a swinging metal pendulum in the middle that I can use to murder people. So some rooms already have their own traps.
Oh, that's convenient.
So I've got this gas. I was going to confuse him, and then use the press wall to push him into the hook that's swinging back and forth, and then heavy claw him in place just in case. So you can see he's slumped now. He doesn't really know what's going on. So I'm going to hit him with the wall. Here we go. Boom! It only does 1 damage, but it should put him right into place. Nope, actually it unconfused him. Fuck. So
no.
I run off.
That's stupid.
This room has other traps, but I've got these set up to get him. I miss with everything, and he
Wow,
fucking
you are
hits
bad
me.
at this game.
I tried to push him into this electric chair, but instead I walk into it and horribly hurt.
Wow.
But Haukke is the worst. He also walks into the electric chair. Twice, no less.
What an idiot. Wow.
Some people it takes twice to learn.
Yes,
Well-
don't
Wait,
worry.
was it this thing that actually shocked me?
Here comes Gaston. Gaston, I used the wall to push into the electric chair, which was my entire original
I
plan.
thought he was killed by Spike Rock.
No, he survived the spike rock, and he kept chasing after me, but then I pushed him into the electric chair, and he got hit.
Oh, okay.
So now I've set up another wall. Oh, Gaston died. I set up another wall over here so I can push Haukke, who is
Why
lazily
did he
limping
bleed
towards
out?
me.
What?
Everyone bleeds out. And I'm going to push him right into this buzzsaw. And apparently he does not see this coming. I didn't speed this part up because I just wanted to see, oh man, look at him. He's so dumb.
He is
Haukke,
hobbling.
Haukke, you are real dumb because this is going to happen. And there's
You're
nothing
really
you can do
dumb.
about it.
For real.
Goodbye.
Jeez.
Yeah,
What a
that
moron.
really did happen. Wow.
Yep. Gaston, am I dying? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you are.
That time you did bleed out. Yeah.
Perfect genocide. Mission 3
See,
clear.
Gaston.
And you can even select their enemy's death info and see how they died. So if I press square here, which I do, Haukke was dismembered by a lumber saw and Gaston was doused by the volt chair. So,
Doused
good
by
to
a
know.
chair.
yes.
Nice.
So that's Deception. There were 4 games in the series. Trapped for the PS2 is the last one. They haven't made one since. I don't know why. You'd think murder simulators would do a lot better.
Right?
Yeah, man.
But maybe that's just me. I've always it's obviously not a great game, but
I
It
disagree.
seemed kind of fun, actually.
it's yeah. Well, it gets a lot better when there's a lot more people after you and you have a lot better traps, which you can combo into each other a lot better. All I had was the basic beginning ones, pretty much. Eventually, I get magnets that can pull you across an entire room into piles of lava that I drop on you from the ceiling, and then I roll a rock
Awesome.
down on you. But the rock explodes.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, in that case, why don't we move forward to the final game that we played for this evening? I played Alan Wake for the PC port of the console game. In this game, it's interesting. I like it because it's, or at least the way they handle the whole storytelling aspect of it, because it is very heavily story-based. It's, I think, themed after Stephen King type stories anyway. And that's really all we need to get into before the game, so let's just start playing it.
Sure.
Okay.
So you're starting from the beginning?
Yep. Very beginning.
Okay.
Let's volume up here.
Castle Rock Entertainment
I've
presents.
always had an imagination, but this dream unsettled me.
So,
As if this game wasn't Stephen King enough.
I know. It even actually directly references Stephen
So
King.
yes, it began with a dream.
But
Yeah.
I cut out part of the introduction for the sake of time.
Following a typical nightmare
So,
pattern, I was late, desperately
You're
trying
Alan
to reach
Wake,
my destination,
writer,
a lighthouse.
driving
For some
through
urgent reason,
This
I
is like
couldn't
apparently
remember.
a dream he
I've been
had.
driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
And he was driving too fast and hits this guy. And that's
Some hitchhiker too
unfortunate.
late.
He was hitchhiking. in
Which is like the
road.
opposite of Stephen King's life.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
He was dead.
he was dead.
I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice
He's
again.
upset he might not see Alice, his wife, ever again because he murdered a dude. But then lights turn off, and oh my God, he's like disappeared. That's crazy. Guy in a knit cap.
Alan Wake, you are
Is he
tripping.
gonna chase him around his eastern, sea town with a hook?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope so. He knows what he did last summer.
Right.
I knew what you.
I was in shock from
What?
the crash. I could
Okay, I
hardly
thought it
stand my
froze up for a
feet.
second. He knew what I did last game over. It was cool.
So, the lights here are
Yeah.
helpful.
It wanted me to look at the light, I guess, just to help me figure out how to do the controls. I don't really know why. It seemed pointless. So, I have to run for something. For some reason, the lighthouse is good. So that's my
Get to the
goal.
lighthouse. Castle Rock Entertainment.
Yeah.
Waiting for me there.
Just jump down. Just go. Just die.
So you would have died
Do
if
it.
he didn't hit that guy, basically.
Rigid collapse.
Yeah, you would have
yeah.
just driven right off into the river here.
It's a miracle that you hit that.
You've
fast.
collected one of 100 coffee thermoses.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I didn't know you were Dave Nelson from WNYX.
Yep. I run a small news
Oh,
station.
hey. Now you play as that guy. Oh. Oh. Hey,
I
fella.
know what you did.
He seems to have like a little hatchet too.
Now I'm
He
right in
does.
front of you for some reason.
He hates this bridge. Get off
Wait,
this
is this guy
bridge.
screaming at you because you're just killing people whenever you want? Is that what he's saying?
I think so.
Because as
Like, you
far
can
as I
kill-
can tell, it was an accident,
Yeah.
and really, at worst, you're getting put away for manslaughter.
No, Cody said he cut off part of the intro, so he obviously cut off the part where Alan Wake was just killing guys left and right.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah. This is just Grand Theft Auto with ghost monsters.
Man, I would play the hell out of that game.
Jump to your death. Do it,
Do
Alan
it.
Wake. Do it, you pussy. Jump. Oh, whatever.
Checkpoint
I do it.
reached.
Arrgh.
You can dodge enemy attacks.
You missed your dinner?
Deadline.
Did you just clothesline that guy?
That's what I heard.
So, Basically.
Did you just take an axe to the back
He
and
sounds
like no
like
sell that?
Darkheart from the Care Bears movie.
Yeah. I don't know if it's already said it or not, but essentially, apparently this is one of the characters in Alan Wake's stories
I realized
that he killed
Chapter
off.
was a character from the story
Yeah.
I've been working on.
And now that guy is, the character's mad that he got killed off in the story.
And oh shit, Shadow Tornado.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of there, Alan Wake.
How does it feel to die in the hands of creation?
Bad?
Frankenstein?
Alan, wake me up from this game. Am I right?
Oh,
Oh.
God. No, have you never played this before?
I have not.
I got Alan Wake, right through Alan Wake for the 360. I like it a lot. I liked Alan Wake.
It's
a lot.
actually not that bad. What I did play is fun. It's sufficiently scary. I got both Alan Wake and the sequel for like $2.
The American Nightmares or whatever. That's like a prequel, isn't it?
Might be, I don't know.
I never actually played that, so I don't
Came
know.
out second. So.
Yeah.
So I made it to this cabin, and now
High
former
School Joe is like, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a 40-year-old that just cannot let down his high school life. But that's cool. He just got axed in the back, so.
And let me ask you a question, Chow. Oh, hey, everything's fine in here. You got like citronella candles and like a weird iTelevision channel.
Yeah.
And
He's watching, UK Big Brother.
yeah, like a literal Big Brother.
Die. That's all the iChannel whispers. Oh, and then like.
It's very soothing and it helps me sleep.
Oh.
Whoa.
Up next, die.
And after that, another episode of.
It was a death trap. I had to get
So now I have to get out of this cabin now, because I don't know, some giant's trying to...
Tom the poet.
Run, Alan Wake. Go into the light. This is a smart idea.
So...
No one's ever died running to the light.
I was saved by Futurama's God.
Right on.
In the episode where Bender goes out into space forever. So the light heals you.
Yes.
And you can't get hurt by the demon shadow guys that I wrote about.
So maybe you should just like sit in this light until the sun comes up. I mean, just a suggestion.
Yeah.
So what's he telling you?
Something about beans.
Oh.
You and me, kid, we ain't gonna mount a hill of beans in this world.
He's giving me some
that was...
message about ports.
That was nice of the light.
Yeah. The light's a really good contrast.
Light. Rebuilding steps and the dawn of light.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, send the son a bill, because, this is a union job. So, hello, Alan Wake. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm going to kill you with an axe. It's gonna happen. Pick up the flashlight. Burn the darkness away.
I don't... Oh. Is he a vampire?
Yeah.
You have to
I never really understood this part of the game, because, how do you boost a flashlight?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you burn through the battery faster.
Like, do flashlights do that?
Yes.
Can I focus it into, like, a fucking heated laser beam?
You didn't know?
Because I have a flashlight, like, right over here. I feel like I should be able to just murder people. I can't focus those into heated laser beams, then what's the point?
Well,
Pick up the revolver.
Store, so.
Yeah, I like that it gives me the gun second. It's like, first, here's the flashlight. Then I guess you can shoot things.
Well, you need to be able to see to shoot.
I like that feint. Look at that.
But...
Strafe, buddy. You look real cool when you strafe out of the way and stuff. You be strafing
Oh
constantly.
man, you got a mid-swing.
Oh.
Again.
Can you punch him? Just punch him.
No.
How is he still coming at you? I don't know.
Oh.
If I take a bullet, I'm down.
Well, you're not some sort of horrible shadow beast, Nikki. No matter what anyone has ever said about you.
First in the light, he's gone now.
I guess if you're on PCP, you're probably not going to be down. But
he knew what I did last summer, and that's all he needs.
that's true. That's all he needs.
Well, maybe Alan Wake, if you
Powered
would
by
stop
vengeance.
writing novels about bath salts.
Yeah.
Boosting the light blinds enemies and burns the darkness away faster. That sounds like religious indoctrination.
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Strong
So I-
Christian overtones.
I go the wrong way first. I don't realize it right away.
Go right through this little corral.
So what's happening to him? Like, who is this light? What's...
The light said that it entered into his dream to help him.
So is he dreaming?
This is a dream. At least he's saying it's a dream.
Like, I don't want to spoil it. I know what's going to spoil it.
I'm okay if you spoil it. I don't know about anybody
I
else.
actually want to play the games.
Oh.
Yeah.
But basically,
Well,
it's
Cody,
like,
turn off your ears.
there's 3 of him. Basically, you keep switching back and forth between what is apparently reality and what is the dream, and he seems to have a hard time distinguishing between the two, I think, from what I could tell from the small amount I played.
Yeah, he's going a little nuts. And you find out why a little later. But, it's... Yeah, I mean... It has the same problem a game like that I've talked about on the show, Deadly Premonition, has. And that, gameplay-wise, like, it's really nothing special. I mean, to be honest, shining a flashlight on guys and then shooting them with gun, this is the game from here on out.
I'm okay with that. What I liked about telling the story is that it allows me to continue to move as it tells me the story.
Right. No, that's the high point of this game. Is the story is pretty cool. If Well, I won't.
Yeah.
Is it a spoiler to say that they don't explain everything?
No.
Okay, they don't explain everything, and it's
I hate
promised
that.
to be explained in a sequel, and they don't.
That's stupid.
Oh, and this part's awesome though. Run away from the
yeah.
fucking shadow tornado. Go, go. You can actually die. Go, go, run. I ran. Like my immediate instinct was I ran towards it because I'd like to die in video games.
I just wanted to be able to make it to the lighthouse before it really was sufficiently scary. I was a little frightened.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
It keeps throwing shit at me.
Well, this evil shadow tornado, Cody. I feel like you don't get this.
Oh. I forget how they work. But anyway, the light of the lighthouse has been reached.
Hooray!
And a little behind you guys, I'm going to let it actually reach the end of the game. And there we go! So that was it.
Hooray!
That was
Alan woke.
Yeah, a little bit. But it was good. I enjoyed the game. What I played. I'm going to continue playing more of it.
It got a lot of criticism. Does the PC version come with the 2 DLC episodes that the console had?
I think it's supposed to be a full version.
Okay. The game is rather incomplete without those.
Really? I mean, it came with American Nightmare, and I'm assuming it was the full Alan Wake. I don't know.
Right on.
So,
I guess you'll figure it out if you're disappointed or not. So.
Fair enough. So yeah, that's it. That's been our Halloween themed game week.
That was an incredibly spooky show, ladies and gentlemen.
I was scared.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. And
I am sitting in a puddle of my own piss.
That's every day. What's
That's
different?
true.
Okay. So who won the shit game award?
Um,
I don't think anyone played a bad game.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Okay, well,
But-
then we all equally won the good game award.
Good job, everybody.
Yay.
Good job. We're all winners.
Except my game was awesome.
Okay. Well, Matt, before we go, what are we playing next time?
That's a good question. I generated the topic a little earlier, and I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm not sure how we're gonna do it, honestly,
Okay.
because, like, I know from time to time we've all been guilty of waiting to the last minute to upload our video and waiting to the last minute to play our game, and
It's every week.
Yeah.
It is. And the problem is we're not going to be able to do it this week, guys.
What?
We're off!
No.
This is
We're,
off week.
We're all going to play the same game because this upcoming week it is special 4-player co-op week. We need to find a 4-player game that all 4 of us can play together at once.
Oh
I
I
my!
don't
love
care
it.
what it is.
That could be
We're
fun.
going to play it. Okay?
Civilization Revolution. All of us versus each other. Yes. And Nikki and I can record it.
Okay, sure. Then we'll co-op some Left 4 Dead. We can. What else can we do? We can play like what else is 4-player? I'm trying to think.
Monopoly.
Can we do
GameCube
GoldenEye?
games.
Can we do GoldenEye?
Yeah!
I believe we can.
Let's play Gold. Let's do a couple of games. We'll
Shoot
find,
the-
we'll find
I
some
love
time.
Shoot the proximity mine while it's still in my hand. I dare you.
So our theme for next week is that we all play games together.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's very sweet.
You know what? We should make it a special episode where it's only us playing the games. Many kinds of games. Mario Kart.
Just
Left
make,
4
make,
Dead.
make that the whole hour?
Yes.
Okay.
And go game to game.
I feel we could do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, tune in 2 to 3 weeks, depending, when we play. when we play.
Yeah, it might take
games
a while.
together. All
I
right.
think 3 weeks might be a little conservative, honestly. But
In that case, this has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright and Dylan Frisbee. And Matthew Crua. Until next episode, don't die.
See ya! Bye-bye! Shout out to my
Dylan.
friends in 14. Yeah, what's up,
What
man?
should they keep on doing?
Oh,
Who
blowing.
cares?
Keep on blowing, guys.
It's like Halloween. Why aren't we doing anything Halloweeny? We should be like, I don't know, Draculaing
Keep
up, like,
blowing the
keep
pink
on
brick.
blowing, or something. I don't know.
Okay, well, look, I have a Bowser pumpkin in my background.
Close this. Stop.